LR Tech Beast Gohan Rainbow Max Links. How do you build him? There's two ways to do it. The fun way and the safe way. The safe way is to give him max dodge and then put the rest into critical. The fun way is to say, forget the dodge and just go full offense. Maximum crit and then the rest additional. Now, unfortunately, the more that I've been using this character, the more that I've come to realize that honestly, his kit is kind of incomplete. He's missing one crucial element. And I think, I don't know, maybe there's a possibility that they might, you know, retroactively add a little bit extra to this guy, because for a Tanabata release, I think that he deserves a little bit more. But because he is so lacking offensively with the counters, you need critical to make his presence more worth it and more complete. But at the same time, by doing so, you are jeopardizing the longevity of the character, because with 58% damage reduction and guard, and with a lack of a defensive boost on the 12 key, he can be compromising in that way, even in the slot 2. He's not meant to be a slot 1. So there are different ways that you can sort of compensate for the lack of abilities, but by doing so, you kind of create other gaping holes in his ability, like kit overall. And that's why we're just going to lean into the offensive side. Just that's the essence of the character. He's meant to do damage. So I have chosen to go the full ego route. We're not doing instinct, we're going ego. And I've gone maximum critical. Now I've seen some people go further, where they go to like 35 critical, which is totally fine. 70% critical chance is better than 50. I decided to go 50 because it's a coin toss on whether or not I'm going to get the critical. But I also wanted to put a good amount into this because I'm a little greedy, and this could be just a personal preference, but I kind of want to have the chance of raising his attack again on the 12 key a second time. He has his ultra super first, and then he has an additional guaranteed. But then after that, I would like him to do it again, just so I can keep his attack stat higher on the regular, so that we can get more damage out of the counters. Obviously, that is at the trade-off of getting more consistent criticals, but that's my personal choice. I might change that, but this is ultimately the build that I'm going to go with. This is my ego build. So we're going to retrace our footsteps in the 55% runs. We're going to do the same things that we did, do some stress testing, and then we'll move into the big stuff, the new stuff. And I've seen some people ask about why I put these units in, where basically it was like, play smart. You're not playing smart. Whenever I do showcases, part of the idea behind a showcase, intro. Yeah, whatever, we've seen this. Part of the idea behind a showcase is to not only show what it can do, but to also demonstrate what it should not be doing. And the reason I do this is because I'm sure you guys have seen this on live streams and in videos. I will get asked some of the most obvious questions. For example, I'll put a timer on my stream counting down towards the summons release, and I'll have people asking, hey, how long until the banner drops? It's very obvious, the timer's right there, but some people still ask it. So for those people, I figured it's easier to just show visually why certain things wouldn't work. If you prove the negative, then you can convey the main underlying point. That's why I do that. Like, since this is not a slot 1 unit, naturally, I want to put him in the slot 1 to show people, hey, you can't put him in the slot 1. Here's why. You know, case A right here. That's why I do that. Okay, so for this one, since there's no attack happening slot 1, it doesn't really matter. We're safe either way. Since we are max links, though, we're going to be looking pretty strong in terms of damage. So let's do this. And we'll do this. And then we'll do this. 62 million attack stat. Since this guy relies on damage from his counters, obviously the more dupes, the better. And obviously, the less dupes you have, the harder it's going to be to appreciate or just maybe even enjoy the guy. We did 33 million damage, no crit. We have 41 million attacks on the second super. We did 27 million damage on that crit. And then here's our third slap. We did 11 million. So the critical already showing its worth, its value. Okay. Over here. So I'm going to put him in the slot 1. We didn't have too much trouble in this fight, even at 55%. So I don't even think a slot 1 is going to be a problem. But obviously this would be a more appropriate setup. But we're just going to do this anyway. Let's go after the fusion, or the Zamasu, just to see how much damage we can do purely off of... Oh, wait. No. I want to do... No. I want to do damage to the Rose in the middle. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. So I'm going to have you go after him. And then I'm going to have Beast go after him as well. What I want to do is just see, strictly based on counters, how much I'll do to the Rose. And then I guess we can have... Well, no, you know what? No, we'll do the same thing next turn. Yeah, let's do this. We already know we're safe and secure on this turn. We're not going to take any damage. We're not going to die. We're fine. This guy, I have come to appreciate even more. He was already a good slot 1 before, but on the superhero team specifically, having TEQ Beast as the slot 2, this guy's the slot 1, that's a very good formation. The problem with that, and this kind of goes back to what I was saying at the beginning, the incomplete design, while he's not quote unquote a slot 1 unit, it's all about where the action is. It's not necessarily about slot 1, slot 2. You want him to counter as many attacks as possible. That was 56 million attack stat, by the way, against this Zamasu. Zamasu has great tanking, so it doesn't matter. But you want to take him where the action is. If you put him in front of 10 attacks, you know, that's where he's going to get the most value. But the problem is, based on his kit, he is in a very compromising situation if it happens before he gets to super. So that's why he's kind of missing something. I feel like there should be something extra, like maybe, for example, before attacking, he gets a little bit of dodge or something. I don't know. Oh my god, was that 38 million damage on a critical counter? Good lord. 15.7 million attacks on these counters. We're doing about 30 million damage. Yo, we could have taken him out. Wow. Yeah, now we're seeing the effects of it. I know. Understatement of the year. If the unit is rainbowed, they're much better than if they have 50%. I know. Obviously. The dude just needs crit. And at 55%, you can't put a whole lot in there. So what do? Do you go for dodge to give him a way out, or do you give him critical? It's tough to say. It's tough to say. It's basically what I mentioned, but on a smaller scale. I think probably at 55%, you're better off giving a little bit of dodge because the dude's just flimsier. Like, you need an out. Even if it's a small one, it could be useful.
Like I told you, King Piccolo was the old me. This is not gonna end like it did before.
We don't care about you, buddy. Oh, yeah, you did. All right, so let's do that, and then we'll do this. Piccolo has gotten way better. The support effect of Beast Gohan has been huge for Piccolo. Piccolo as a slot 1 on turn 1 has been great. 70% damage reduction and guard, right? But you add an extra 10% damage reduction, that becomes an 80% damage reduction and guard on the first turn. Sort of on par with STR Beast Gohan, although STR Beast Gohan has gotten a little flimsier over the years. But you know what I mean. So actually, yeah, TEQ Beast, as far as the team player is concerned, been doing wonders for this squad. And I haven't even like used this guy on other teams yet. Still got a lot of videos I gotta do. 66 million attack stat for W stuff. $43 million attack stat. 42.7. Can we go one more? There we go. And that's why I wanted the additional. It's RNG at the end of the day, so this may not always happen. Glad it's happening for the video, but I'm doing that because look at my attack stat now on the critical counter. 22.8. Oh, it's not critical. 22.8 million attack stat on that counter. You're not going to get that with a 35 critical, 6 additional build all the time. So that was my personal preference. That's why I did that. We did 45 million on that counter. That was pretty good without the crit.
Got it. Let's join forces for now.
What do you say we join forces?
Like I told you. Shut the heck up.
All right. What are we doing here? Let's put him in slot 1. Why not? Oh, should we use the active? I mean, that's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's use it.
I'll end it right here. Special beam cannon!
Crit these. Oh, come on. That would have killed him in one shot. That would have killed him in one shot. Man, you know what? There we go. Oh, it almost did it. So 74 million up to 93 million, which will still give us some time to do some counters. So that's cool. So let's do that. Let's do this. And let's do that. We're going to get one counter in. That's it. Then he's dead. 11 million on the attack stat on the counter. 19 million, no critical. Coin toss was a failure. Rip. All right, final round. This time I'm gonna go a little crazier. I'm gonna switch to this. I guess we'll go ahead and just do this. I want to boost up superheroes by 40% this time. Didn't do it in the 55% video. Figured we'd do it here. So let's go ahead and use the active. Hopefully we get a crit. Come on. There we go. Time traveling is the best. All right, we got max damage. And now you die. I'm not going to use Ultimate Gohan's active because that might actually kill him. All right, let's see what we do. Is he going to super right away? Okay. 19.8 million attack stat on the counter. 30 million damage on the critical counter. And now we are at 94 million attack stat. So now the numbers are starting to look around where they should. But again, premium equips, rainbow status, max links. Not the type of typical, you know, scenario you're going to be seeing for a lot of characters. A lot of players. All right, that was a good first start. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one. All right, before we do our full legitimate run, let's go ahead and stress test the difference between the damage received at rainbow max links versus at 55% level 1 links. We took about 1.1 million damage from Bio Broly turn 1 at 55% level 1 links. So let's see how much we take here. Oh, right. All right, well, before that, nice little middle finger. Oh, that makes him stronger. Oh, crap. All right, not exactly 100% the same conditions, but look at that. 58% damage reduction and guard. But with Max Link's Rainbow, we tunk that. That's your word of the day. The past tense of tank is tunk. We tunk that for 450,000 damage. That's actually pretty impressive. Holy crap. I was not expecting that. I thought we were going to lose. I'm surprised we're alive, honestly. That was huge. That's awesome. This guy, if he gets hit once, oh man, if he got hit there, that would have actually been nice for his ability. Okay, we could use the active skill and do the sensu bean thing. I don't think we need to. I think we're okay. Piccolo is actually pretty loaded here though. Maybe I should. Nah. Do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. I don't really care. Let's test out turn 3. Actually, we'll just skip this. If I were to use Beast or Ultimate Gohan's active, we would disable enemy action once, but I still want to know, man. I want to know. I'm getting greedy. I want to see how much damage my Beastie is about to take. Turn 3. This has got to kill, right? 3.6. Okay, that's the limit. All right, so now we're going to play for real. On this turn, Gamma 2 would be a sensible slot 1, but 70% dodge, not always going to work. I'd rather just go for the safe bet and tank it like a champ. It'll also give some extra damage just from counters. We'll do that. We'll do this. We got 2 attacks coming in hot in slot 3, which means the Piccolo will survive KO attack after failing after getting hit once, and then he'll get 90%. So that works out just fine. Doesn't even matter if we give him a super, he's sealed. All right, go on, hit me. We are missing a lot of links here, though. Yeah, we are taking a lot more damage. About 200,000 more damage because we're missing a lot of links from the Gohan. That's okay. We're just playing with the cards we were dealt. This was our starting rotation. We're gonna fight through it. All right, he's gonna... Actually, wait, we're below 30%. He doesn't even need to get hit, because that did it for us. So we ended the turn under 30%. So now he's about to be unleashed, because he gets all this, and then all allies get 20%, and then also all allies get 30% from 3 turns. Araku. So here, let's play smart. We don't need him in the slot 1. We could even use the sensu bean. I don't want to do it. I actually think we're fine. Even, believe it or not, Piccolo in slot 3, I think we're fine. Although, what would be a smarter play here? Do we want to keep Beast or do we want to keep Piccolo? I think we want to keep Beast. Beast gives us the surviving KO thing. I think that's important. Okay, so let's do this. And then we'll give this to Pickle Boy. All right. Piccolo has 80% damage reduction and guard this turn, so he'll be fine. Ouch. Ouchie. 73 million attack stat for Beast. Sucks we couldn't do extra damage from crit counters, but whatever. 48 million attack stat, or 48 million damage on the critical. This is about, what, 43 million attack stat on the second super? 24 million damage on the non-crit. 50.3 million attack stat on the third super. That's what I'm talking about. 25 million on the non-crit. Oh yeah, this dude got more because the AGL Ultimate Gohan got hit with a super, so this guy gets more ki. So he gets to launch an Ultra Super. That's dope. All right, so we do that. Cool. He gets hit once. He gets hit twice. Okay. And now we're back here. We are in a bit of a pickle. Oh. Oh, this is great. I don't think I've ever seen this before. How much? Okay, first of all, let's stop the heal. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And then, I think maybe we should just use this guy's active so that we can get stronger and have him do more and then tank more. Also, the heal will be better. All right, here we go. No heal for you, ugly. 77.5 million attack stats. So we are going to be tanking this super attack from Bio Broly, and this is turn 3. No items. 50 million on the first super. 50 million damage on the crit, I mean. 50 million attack stat on the second super. 32 million damage on the crit. Third attack is up. 13.7 million damage on the slap. No super. Okay. Here we go with the counters. 21.2 million attacks on the counter, and we do 30 million damage, no crit. 90. Okay, 21.7 again, and he didn't super. What the heck? That does happen sometimes. Once in a while, he will just not super. Now Gohan gets to pop off. Nice job, Gamados. Nice. Okay. And now, if I wanted to, I could totally use the sensitivity. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? We're not immune. We're gonna heal and we're gonna cleanse of all impurities, but it doesn't mean that we're immune. That sucks, because if he gets hit, he's gonna get stunned. Well, I mean, we're just gonna do it. Might as well just do it, because I think we're just gonna kill him this turn. So we'll do that. And then I guess I'll do this. Active skill does 86. If it was a crit, it would have done like probably another half bar. All right, so let's just do that. I mean, we just win. If he gets stunned, then Beast Gohan will take him out. We'll do this. Don't forget, we also have the extra boost from this dude. He has now exploded onto the scene. He's got guaranteed crit. He's got attack and defense 300%. He's giving allies 50%. Actually, he's giving allies 110% stats. 110%. That is not normal. You gonna stun him? Is he gonna dodge? What's happening? He's dodging. All right, you're dead. 116 million attack stat. No BC. In my 55% video, I did do a really cool maneuver where I had Tech Beast Gohan activate the group survive KO thing, and then I put STR Gamma 2 in slot 1, who has a 70% chance to dodge, but all he had to do was dodge one of the 2 supers or one of the 2 attacks, because if the other one he got hit, he would survive KO and he would be fine. All we had to do was just dodge one. And that was a big buff that we got there. All right, so that clears Bio Broly. Let's move on to something else, something new. All right, let's do the new climactic Climax battle with Climax. So we got Beast and Beast and crap. All right, you know what? We're gonna play it normally. Actually, wait, maybe we shouldn't. I think we lose. Next turn, are we secure in the slot 1? Oh, maybe we are. Okay, so that dude is sealed. That's okay. Once again, we are going to put AGL slot 1. Man, I'm sorry. I have to. I'm curious, man. I'm curious. I gotta know. I'm sorry. I know, play smart. I know, but here's the thing. I can just restart. Yeah, I know. I just want to see if I can pull it off. Don't soup. I deserve it. Wait, what? Yo! Bro, tank that. Am I not understanding a part of his kit? Why does the first attack damage him and the second one makes him stronger? That doesn't make sense. He should be that tanky from the start. Why does the first one... I genuinely am lost with that. Why does the first one do all that damage, but the second one doesn't? Dude, that's crazy that we actually tanked that. Again, not a slot 1 unit, but that's where the action was. This is exactly what I was saying earlier. You would ideally want to put Beast Gohan in that situation. I just don't get that. That's gotta be a bug, right? That's not supposed to be that way. He's supposed to be tanking from the get-go. Oh. Well, whatever. That was impressive. And you know what? As a result, hey, look at that. We're under 30%. He got his 90% dodge. And now Pickle Boy will be unleashed when we come back. All right, so now here, question is, are we gonna survive this? I think Piccolo in the slot 1 gets extra stuff, right? Oh, he gets before attacking. When receiving an attack as the first attacker, everyone gets extra stuff. All right, I'm just gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. And then let's do this. All right, we're gonna have double Beast next turn. If we just survive this one, we can use a Sensu Bean next turn. We'll be all right. Piccolo's got 20% dodge, 70% damage reduction, and guard. And now more stats, and now more stats, and now more stats. That's it. I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. He's not supering at all. He's being gentle for the sake of the showcase. Oh, how nice. Okay. Oh. Okay. Whew. Almost forgot. Oh, we cannot use the active yet. Okay. So I'm gonna have to do this, obviously. Okay. So let's do this. We gotta Sensu Bean it up. And then we will do this. And then, hello, beastie. Let's do that. And let's do that. You gonna super? This dude is being very weird. What a weird sell max. We're gonna do a boatload of damage with this guy. $60 million attacks that. So far, the criticals we've been getting have been happening fairly consistently at 50%. So I can't be too mad at my decision. Obviously, I want more crits, but I think I'm happy with this. Because look at that. I just launched the third super. I am consistently launching that third super. And that makes a difference. Makes my attack stat when I critical counter much higher. Me like, look at that, 20 million. 27 million, no crit. 20 million. 37 million with the crit. 20 million. 27 million, no crit. And now we tank this like a boss. Ooh, are we in danger next turn? Next turn is turn 4. Dude gets crazy turn 4. I might need to resort to Orange Piccolo's giant form thing to circumvent the super. Yep. He's scary now. This guy is also unleashed. So he now... I mean, he would survive the attack. He'd be the last one. Nah, but you know what? Piccolo lost his extra damage reduction. Nah, I gotta do this. Since I've been skipping his super attack animations a lot, I'm gonna let it ride this time. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Ugh, this is why I skip. It's canon and all, but man, this is boring. I forgot you have to at least have 2 turns. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip this because boredom. Oh, all right, we're back. And nothing really changed. Actually, things got worse. All right, cool. So I think the best way to get through this, since now he's juiced up, is probably to put this dude in slot 1. And that way, if we get hit once, obviously, we would then have a 90% chance to survive the rest. After that, oh, but no, that's not enough because we need health. That only happens at the end of the turn. We don't exactly heal. Yo, okay, well, let me do this. Okay, so that cancels 1. Now this dude's got 40% damage reduction and guard. I think that's pretty much my only option. I think I gotta do this. Yeah. Or I could have just relied on the Piccolo in slot 3, but I don't think we're gonna win if I do that. So let's just do this. And then we'll do this. Okay. Canceled. Oh, oh, nice. Okay. That'd be way worse, but we're fine. So we're good. We're good. And that is a red card, dude. That is a violation what you just did. He's still not maxed out, sadly, but he is almost there. It's not going to go to another. It's not going to go past the turn after this. Imagine that dude assaulting Selmac. Oh, it's funny. All right, and now we're almost dead. He dodges both. We get about 10% heals, but we got a Sensu Beam. Oh no, we don't. We already used it. Ooh, we already used it. But what I can do here is I can juice up Beast Gohan. So I'm gonna do this. 40% for everybody. And I'm going to give everybody surviving KO thanks to Beast Gohan. The lack of crit blows. Okay. So we're going to do this. I mean, he's fine in the slot 1. He's fine. He's fine. There's not real much risk here, but it's okay. All right, so let's do that. And then we'll do the... Whoa! Back to full health, huh? All right. GG. And that is how it's done. No item climax battle. No, it'd be really nice if you actually don't crit, and then I can have Beast Gohan get the kill. So maybe just take it easy. Oh, you wouldn't even kill if you crit? Just kidding. All right, he's done. Cool, cool, cool. All right, take it away, Beastie. $101 million attack stat. 61.5 million damage on the crit, 64 million attack stat on the second super, 31 million damage on the non-crit. All right, that was pretty cool. All right, one final bout. Let's go ahead and take on the Selmax Red Zone, the final stage of the Red Zone, like giant marathon thing. The one where he's got the AoE, the key -5, the critical, all that stuff. Just want to put our boys into the most critical of situations. But we're going to play it properly, sort of. Oh, God, the temptation is killing me. The temptation is absolutely killing me. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, you want to do it. You want to put him in slot 1 because of things like this. I can't help it, man. I'm sorry. Like a moth to a flame. I got nothing. I'm just a fraud. Can't help it, man. $21 mil on the critical counter, though. All right, we eating this one. This is gonna hurt because it's a crit. 180. He nullifies. 137. Okay. Hey, you know what? That's good. We counter that too. $71.5. Hey, not bad. 60 million damage on a crit. 44 million attacks on the follow-up. 36 million on a crit. 11 on the slap. Oh yeah, he launches 2, I forgot.
I'd forgotten.
Double digits. You know, it's been a while since I've brought a team into this fight and not lost on the first turn. That right there already is impressive. Oh, we lose next turn. I forgot. Oh, crap. I forgot because he... Oh, wait. No, you can dodge. Gamma 2 needs to dodge everything. Now, in the interest of eventually getting the Red Ribbon Army Piccolo's ability to proc, I think what I want to do this next turn is to have the Tech Piccolo set up. So I want him to eat as many supers as possible. So we're going to forego the counters from Beast. And if there's a bunch of attacks in slot 1, that would actually be really nice. So that Piccolo can eat all of it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, only 5? That's it. That blows. All right, so we'll do this. Beast will still counter the AoE. So there's that. He's going to give us 3 orbs, so we are cool with this. 70% chance to dodge. Actually, no, 81% chance to dodge. That Gamados needs to dodge, please. Right. Oh, damn. Hold on now. Dude, it's that weird thing with Beast where the first attack he's vulnerable. I don't get it. This is GG for us? I think this is GG. Yeah. That's GG. Good damage, though, before we left. We gave him a parting gift. We did half of his health. Yeah, GG. Oh, my God. Yo, we actually made it through it. Are you serious? You're serious? I can't do it good, JJ. I saw one of your comments. I think on a good day, I can do Parker, you're fired, but I'm not... I can't do it right now. Oh, it would have been so nice to have had the... Oh, man. The Beast active. All right, so we got to do this. We got to cancel one of the attacks, something. So we'll cancel whatever. Do a boatload of damage. Holy crap. All right, then we do this. Piccolo already has 90% chance to dodge. So if I put him in slot 2, he has guaranteed dodge. I could do that. But what I would rather do is I would rather have the links fire off for Beast Gohan and Ultimate Gohan just to make them tankier. So we do a net, and then we do a net. Wait, does he lose his dodge if our health goes above 30%? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. One more try. I'm gonna do one more attempt. This first turn, AJ Ultimate is in slot 1. Beast is in slot 2. He got to launch his attacks before getting these counters off. These are gonna be juicy. Check this out. Yeah. Oh, damn it. He only got 2 counters because the middle attack was a stupid super. That stinks. We got to take a chance again. Kind of got shafted. What I got to do is I got to do this. I got to put Piccolo in slot 2. He's got a 90% chance to dodge. Gamma 2 is about to eat some damage if he gets hit. I mean, we just lose if Gamma 2 gets hit. But at the end of the day, we still got to see some impressive feats from Beast Gohan against this guy, which has been nice. Nice dodge. Oh my god. You, dude. Come on. Come on. Okay, all right, I'm out of here. All right, so what is there really to say? I mean, he's fun when you activate fun mode, which is just no dodge and all crit. The problem is he still feels like he's kind of lacking a little bit in his kit. And I've seen some people talk about, you know, like maybe they could potentially add something in here. Maybe they could. I don't know. I hope more players kind of feel the same that I do, that there's kind of just a little bit more lacking here. Like if this was, see, the thing about this, it's kind of a mixed bag. Like he's fun to use when you max him out, understatement of the year. He does a lot of damage, but he could be doing more. And I feel like he should be doing more. But then the other thing is, it's a Tanabata LR. Like if this was just a monthly celebration, I feel like the criticism would be far less vocal. But because it is a Tanabata LR and the animations are that of a character that you would think has a lot of TLC put into it, the fact that it doesn't quite deliver to the level that we're expecting a Tanabata LR to do, I think is what makes this a problem. So I do admit that there are some issues here, but I still enjoy it because I am running it on a complete team with superhero characters, so it's fun for me. But I wish there was a tad more. So how do you build him? Again, I stand by what I said. Full crit, man. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do the dodge build. Not when I want to have fun. I just want to do crit. I want to do damage. And it's fun. Like when he actually does the damage, it's fun. It's rewarding. You saw it on Climax Showdown. You saw it on Cell Max. Like we did a good amount. So he's got the chops. He's just got to be consistent with those crits. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on the LR Beast Gohan? Is he good? Is he not good? Do you agree with some of my takes on the character, or do you think I'm being too nice? I see that a lot. I need to be more harsh. I've been pretty harsh, I think, as of late, but what do you guys think? What are my thoughts? What do you think my thoughts are in regards to the character? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let YouTube know when I see more of my stuff. Do it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly. I just realized there was zero music for that. Oh, because I was using Dokkan music. Oops. Okay, bye.